Hello, let me show you some of the best features and specs of POCO X7 Pro. And first of all, I will definitely start from a security app where we can find a lot of useful options, especially when you open a toolbox. And take a look here, we can find a Game Turbo. So as you know, Game Turbo actually boosts speed of our internet on our CPU and GPU and give us the best gaming experience. So this is great things that you can find on the POCO X7 Pro. Next, we can also find dual apps. So this one actually allows us to copy any application that we have on our phone. So for example, you can use two WhatsApp applications, two Spotify applications, whatever you want, you can copy here. There's also a second space. So this one allows you to actually create a second account on this phone, like for example on Windows PC, where you can store your hidden data. Next, when you are here, we can also find this option to lock apps. So we can also set password on any application that you have on your phone. Also, we can hide apps. So now, when I tap on this switcher, I can simply make this gesture to open hidden apps menu, and that's actually a great extension for this private space, or for example into cloning applications. And now when we move forward, I want to show you some, in my opinion, the best specs of POCO X7 Pro. And the first one, when you go into the Wi-Fi, we can find network acceleration, and this feature basically speed up your internet because it's combined Wi-Fi and mobile data to give you the best network, the best internet speed. Next, we can also find here Wi-Fi 6. So if you have in your house, Wi-Fi 6 router, then you will also be able to use it. So your Wi-Fi will reach really high speed. In this phone, we can also find LDAC codec. So you will be able to get the best sound quality, and you can simply turn it on in the settings of your headphones or earbuds. Also in this phone, we can find 5G support. Yeah, there is actually 5G network, but unfortunately we cannot find here eSIM. Yeah, there is eSIM on POCO X7, but on the X7 Pro they actually didn't include this one. But we can find two SIM cards. So if you are using two cards, you can for sure insert them. And next, we can also pay with this device because we can find here NFC. We can also cast screen to the big TV, to the monitors, thanks to the screen casting. And also you can connect this phone into your car because we can find Android Auto. We can connect wireless or wired. And every feature that I'm talking right now, you can find tutorials on my channel to any function that I'm talking about right now. So if you don't know how to use any of these features, I can highly recommend you to visit my channel and search for some specific phrases. Next, when we go into home screen, actually, we can find the system navigation, and if you are using 3 buttons navigation, you can actually set up the button shortcuts. So for example, you can set on the long press the back button to take, for example, a screenshot. Take a look. There we go. When you can also change it to, for example, close current application. There we go. Next, when we move into the screen settings, we can find a lot of useful options, like for example, we can find here refresh rate, 120 Hz refresh rate, and what is also really useful, and as you know, sometimes application doesn't support this, but here you can force application to run in 120 Hz refresh rate. In this phone, you can also find AI, and in the display we can also find it. So we got super resolution to enhance videos. Next, we can find HDR enhancement, and also we get MEMC. It will actually add additional frames to videos to make content appear smooth and transitions lively. Next, when you go back from this one, we have to go for sound settings, where we can find, for example, sound equalizer. Yeah, it appears just right here. You can find 8 default presets, but also you can use custom one. And right here we can even find support for Dolby Atmos, and we can find here spatial audio. It's called immersive sound, but this is basically what spatial audio is doing. And when you go into this option on the personalization, we can find here always on display with a lot of different cool themes. So we can put here whatever you want, and I really enjoyed this one. And what I also really like, then for the lock style, take a look how many great looking lock styles we have here. They're so cool. Wallpapers. So in my opinion, it's probably one of the best photos that you can find on the smartphones as default. I don't even have to search for some, wallpapers, because they looks really, really nice. We can also find here edge lighting for notifications, red, blue, and stars. Now, when you go back from this one, we can simply navigate into the battery, because right here we can turn on fast charging. So as you know, this smartphone support 90 watt charging, and you can use, for example, 100 watt charger or 125, and you can charge this phone from 0 to 100% for around 45 minutes. Also, we can find here a lot of different AI services. So after loading the screen, take a look. We can find this in the notes, in the gallery, in sound recorder. We can also find real-time transcription and AI interpreter. And in my opinion, this one from gallery works really great. I'm gonna also show you a few moments later. Now, when you go for some additional settings, we can also find here a memory extension, so we can create an additional RAM by occupying your storage. In this phone, we can also find heart rate. Yes, we can just measure heart rate by applying our finger on the fingerprint sensor, and also there is a fingerprint sensor built into the display, and it actually works really, really fast. Now I want to show you some camera features. I also record separate video for camera, but I want to mention the best functions, like for example the teleprompter, which will allows you to actually read whatever is in front of you, right? So it's especially useful when you are recording, some videos with this phone. Next, in the camera, we can also find the motion capture. So this function basically is very useful when you want to capture when someone is running, or fast moving items, or not items, objects. Yeah, this is the proper way to spell it. In the slow motion, we can find crazy 960 frames per second. So that's actually really, really cool feature. And now when you open this one and go for some other settings, you can also find AI in the camera, so you'll get this photo optimization. And that's basically it for camera. And I want to show you some the gallery things. So we can find AI, and now when you open it, we can click here, then we can go for your AI, and as you can see, we can erase something from the photos, and we can also remove reflections. If you want to use it for the first time, you will have to actually download some plugins. So as you can see now, we get this remove reflection, we can add sky, we can also erase something from the photo, we can even expand, but of course it will only works when you download these plugins. And yeah, this is it. This is the best features of the POCO X7 Pro in my opinion. Thanks for watching.